would say is before, so let's just say we're going to start with her eyes first, right? So as usually I can do this, like, I kind of see more or less what colors would be good. I would even say some of the, yeah, there's definitely some gold in there, right? It's nice and soft, and then I would say even something like this, a soft peach, but it has a gold flare into it, so they kind of all go together. I think the teal would look good. Alright, this is called the Flash Color Palette. I recommend this. It's one of my. It's a cream base, but it's obviously pure pigment, pure color, but in a cream form. So anytime you're trying to get like a really good base, I don't know if you guys ever apply eyeshadow and it doesn't look strong like it's supposed to be because it doesn't have anything on the underneath it. So what you want to do is, if I know I'm using gold or any of those colors, I'm going to actually try to mimic a gold as a cream base, but put it on the lid first as a cream, so that when I put the eyeshadow on top, it actually sticks better and the colors are more vibrant, right? Versus trying to just put it on the eyelid by itself, because it's actually not as strong that way. So we're going to start off with a gold, which means I'll grab...
And you don't need a primer?
This can act like a primer.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically what I'll do is I'll take something like this, right? Just take a little bit out of here. Maybe you can see it. See that? It kind of creates that gold for me, right? So I can go directly onto the lid and start at the bottom where the lashes are and kind of just work my way up. You don't need a lot, you just need enough to just to be able to get like a nice base, right? Sheer coat is better because actually I'm going to cover it with the eyeshadow. See that? So it has a little bit of color. It's not much, but it's actually not nude either. This side is very nude, this side is a little more gold, which is great because then from there I can go right on with the eyeshadow and the pigment is going to stay really well. So I'm going on directly on with the gold eyeshadow, tap the excess off, and I'm going to press. See how I grabbed it? I just grabbed it immediately. So I didn't even have to put a lot, it was just a little bit. And just by pressing, and then just kind of sweep it out. Yeah. Less is more. I did 2 products instead of 1, a lot of 1. Sheer base of cream, sheer base of eyeshadow on the top. Alright. Open. Alright, so that just created like a nice gold base in her eye. I would say now let's do probably, let's see, something maybe a little lighter in the inner corner. Any lighter eyeshadow in the inner corner would be good. It helps to open up the eye just a little bit. Okay, just going to work it into the rest of the makeup. See? So you have a lighter in here, a base color in the lid, and then maybe like a darker color in the corner, just to kind of create like corner and crease. You know, does anybody know that?
Yeah,
Corner and kind of do a little bit into the crease, like a darker matte color. So we'll do one of those. Just a soft brown, just even like a nude brown, like just some kind of matte. Let's just place it in the outer corner, just a little bit. Okay, and then go back and blend it in. And into the crease just a little bit, not too much. Kind of do a V formation, like a little here, and a little here. See? You see that? Soft, pretty. Now what I can do is, under the brow, or actually the brow itself, you want to highlight. And once you get, I mean, being that her eye is the biggest feature, once you've finished all that, the rest is super easy. Skin is easy, cheeks and lips are really easy. So all the details mainly going to be in here. And actually one of the eyes has to like really stand out. Okay. So I'm diffusing. So now what I'm going to do is actually go back with something like a concealer, but only through her brow, and that's actually just to kind of highlight. Something maybe her flesh tone, maybe like right around here, somewhere around there, something that happens to be close to her tone, but I'm actually going to go right through the brow, and actually through the highlight, right under the brow bone. So what that's doing is actually shaping my eyeshadow, but also creating a highlight under the brow at the same time. And that's huge.
You're supposed to darken the eyebrows too.
You can darken them, but if you actually create, if you go through the brow a little slightly above and slightly below, see how her brow bone just stands out?
Wow. And that's basically, what is that?
Concealer.
Concealer, okay.
Cream concealer, a shade lighter than her complexion. So all of a sudden now her brow bone is like super big. I can always go back and darken her brow itself, but actually I have now, see I'm shaping my eyeshadow, but also I'm also like making it look nice and highlighted.
So you don't want to go all the way up with your eyeshadow, right?
Nope, not to the all the way to the crease, just because, or past the crease, because it actually starts to create like a darker raccoon eye. And that's what you don't want. You just want to kind of blend it all in together. See how I still have my highlight there? So now what I'll do is I'll grab an angle brush. An angle brush with maybe like a soft brown or even taupe color. And I'll go back in and fill it in. See that? So I went back and added all the detail with an angle brush, just kind of filled in her brow a little bit more. See?
That was great.
Alright. So the highlights there, top and bottom, the eyeshadow's there, all over. The brows, I put it back in because I took it out with the concealer. It looks good. Okay. So the last detail, I guess, would be, well, two main things. We're going to put that teal back in, but as a pop of color, not like, I'm going to use it as a liner. So I'm just going to take a little line from here. So I added in the teal, right, which is beautiful. It's not too strong, but it has nice color to it. It actually works with the whole ensemble. Like I did some colors that look good on her, but also added something a little funky, which would be the teal liner.
What color shirt would you wear?
I'm going to do some black liner on the bottom. And then the last thing is mascara, and then we can jump to the rest of the face. Right? So basically I just lined the inside top, inside bottom with a black liner so all the other colors around it pop more. And the last thing would be the mascara.